come and have a chat with us, having had the debrief from Ruby, and Big Bucks has done a circuit of Exeter. Paul, what are your thoughts?
Just what he did last year, just a nice day out for him, and had a nice something different. We've done him the world of good.
So is it to sort of freshen him mentally as much as anything else, to bring him for an away day, or is this actually putting fitness on him? Is there a sort of fitness?
Not really. I mean, it would just help him. He'd lose a few kilos, tighten him up, and he did exactly the same a year ago today. Really, it doesn't do them any harm at all.
He didn't seem to be puffing and heaving after he'd finished. The other horse, Cedra Bleu, was having a bigger blow.
Yeah, he would. He'd be a little bit behind Big Bucks, Cedra Bleu, and obviously a little bit behind him if you were looking at their ratings. I mean, that's typical Big Bucks. Whatever he works with, he always just cruises along. He does it nicely, and it was perfect.
I mean, how much thought do you put into who you're working with? I mean, how important is that when you bring him to a day like that?
Yeah, you want something you're sensible to go nice sort of gallop, and is a sensible horse, and Cedra Bleu just fitted in nicely. I want to run him possibly Haydock or Newbury as well, so he would have come on for that as well, so it just fitted in nicely.
And what are you thinking about the options for Big Bucks? You mentioned that the Haydock race because of the added prize money. You wanted to support them.
Well, just it's a very valuable race, so the brush hurdles wouldn't hurt him, and it's just an option as well as obviously the Newbury race. I'm meeting Andy on Friday at Cheltenham, and then we'll make a plan. It might be that just an extra week will do him good. You would just see what he's like the next few days, but it was an obvious race to have an entry in and then decide.
He's been a really important horse to you, not just because he's won stacks of races, he's a record breaker, he's won over £1 million, but any time you've needed him, he's been there. You've reached out to him a few times in the last couple of years.
Yeah, but it's an ongoing challenge with his older horses like him as well, to keep them in good form and hopefully keep him winning. And just like you always trying to do a few little different things with him and try and keep them sweet and enjoying it. And just watching him going around there, I'd say he's as good as he's ever been.
And you said before that he's can be a bit of a worrier at home. Has he still got all the same tendencies?
Yeah, he still walks his box like mad and one thing or another, but he's a lot more chilled now. And whereas when he was younger, he used to get worried, not eat and be light. He's a complete opposite now. He eats plenty and keeps plenty of condition on him, which is the main thing.
And Ruby just said to you, just feels the same as ever today, did he?
I haven't really had much of a chat with him, but he was happy. You can just see how he works around there, and it was perfect, really.